Hey everybody, it's Louis Porter Jr. Today is January the 20th, I believe. Yeah, it's Wednesday, January the 20th. So I'm going to do a quick little video as I'm on to work. I'm going to upload this. So I want to thank the guys at Nerdarchy for being kind enough to review our Mythic classes, the Machinesmith. It's good to know that they like some stuff. It's good to know they didn't like some stuff too. That's always important. So we're probably going to take it back, refine it a little bit, and then probably re-release it. I'm glad, we really worked very hard on that product. That was one of our better selling products for Pathfinder. So I always thought the Machinesmith would work very, very well, and it's steampunk kind of setting. So it's available, and so if you like the class or you're interested, I say grab it now. Actually, we lowered the price due to the review, so we put the price now. It is $2.99. So for a limited time, it's going to be $2.99. You can pick it up. You can check it out, kick the tires, see what you like, see what you don't like, and go from there. I think it's an awesome class. So that's just my thoughts. So there you go. But once again, thank you so much for, it's always nice to get reviews. Even good reviews, bad reviews. Reviews are tough to get for third-party publishers. A lot of people don't know that. It's actually one of the more difficult things to get on a regular basis. So for really all the people who go out and review and take time to do it, it's extremely helpful to us, and we're extremely thankful for it. People don't really understand, how important it is for us to get reviews. It really is, because we don't know. We don't know if our product is as good as we think it is. When we're developing it, it's all in our head, and we're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. But that doesn't mean it's actually good. It just means we think it's good. So that's why I appreciate a good review, or even a bad review, or just a review. That's the important part. We want a review. So what other fun things are going on? We're still working, of course, on New Exodus. We've gotten some more artwork back in. We have another side project for Obsidian Apocalypse. So for all you people who thought that, Obsidian Apocalypse is dead, nope, we got a product for it. Jeff Lee was kind enough to write it up. Well, we just got in the artwork yesterday. I've got to actually put it together. I'm going to be working late these couple days, so it probably won't be to the weekend until I really get to this one. But yes, Obsidian Apocalypse will be getting another product. It'll be coming out soon. What other fun things? Of course, getting ready for the Kickstarter. Still waiting for some art to come in. I've got to go hunt down a couple artists for some projects, because we need them to come in soon, because it's coming up soon, and everything's coming up soon. And once again, it's all coming up soon. So we've got that to worry about, but everything else looks good. And, I said just more of the same. Just keep out there grinding it out, hustling, looking at stuff. For people who are just interested, I've been checking my sales with the whole new OGL for 5e, and checking out the DMG. I keep calling it DMG. I just like calling it DMG. I probably will be putting out something specifically for that now that they've resolved the issue. I know a lot of you don't know there was an issue about artwork that they finally resolved, which is good, because that was a killer. That was going to be a real killer of what wouldn't have worked. But you got to give WOTC a lot of credit. They resolved the issue as quickly as possible. Well, them and the guys at One Bookshelf, they resolved it quickly. They got it together very quickly, and then they moved on, which I think is the smartest thing, and they handled it appropriately. So, I like the attitude WOTC's taken with this OGL. They've become a little more inclusive. I guess that's the way to call it. Yeah, inclusive. I'd say inclusive. And just settling issues quickly. It's not. It took a long time to get the OGL out, and I know a lot of people were making products before that and just didn't care. I'm a big believer in let's follow the rules, at least in this instance, because it's their property. They're letting us use it and play in their background, so why don't we just follow the rules accordingly? And now, even with the DMG, it gives us even more. So, like I said, I think I'm very thankful for that. So, why would I not play by the rules? I don't get that. People really want to be like, I'm going to break the rules. Look, I'm all for rule breakers. Don't get me wrong. Let's get rid of the status quo. That being said, don't bite the hand that feeds you. These guys are nice enough to give you, some really, really nice toys to play with. Have some common decency and respect the toys you're getting. That's all I'm saying. So that's with that. But I'm going to probably start doing some stuff. I don't know exactly what I want to do. There's some stuff I'd like to cover I think would do very well. It's very more generic. And I've always said, I don't want to do generic. But, look, if the fans want it, why not give the fans what they want? If you don't give the fans what they want, they're not going to buy your stuff. So, very simply. That's really it. You got to just give the fans what they want. Also with that, I still am working out that storyteller class that we worked on or at least we started working on, that I mentioned. I don't know if you haven't heard this class. It's basically it's a class that the hook is you basically have a scroll, and whatever you write comes true. So, instead of casting fireball, you'd write a fireball thing, and the fireball would attack. And it's just using writing to cause the actual events in the world to change. That's it. And it's a manipulation of really everything. But I'm not sure if storyteller is going to be the right frame. We went with that because that's the look. If you look on our Facebook page, you probably have to scroll down a little bit. We put it in there, but you're going to have to scroll through some stuff. But there'll be a picture of a woman who's in Asian dress with a long scroll, and that was the image that inspired me for it. A friend of mine, Brian Dalrymple, who owns an adventure game store here in Davie, Florida, was kind enough, because he kept saying, I kept saying, what kind of new classes could I do? I want to do something really, really new and different that you haven't really seen before. And he pitched the idea to me. I'm like, that's an awesome idea. And so then I took his initial idea, expanded on it a little bit more, tried to give it a mechanic that worked and made sense. I like the idea. I do like the idea of having an actual scroll as it. I think that's kind of a cool appeal to it. So, I mean, visually, I've always, you know me, I like the visual first. So we developed the visual very well. It came across very well, and I think it's going to be awesome. I think once we get it, and that's the other part too, because in my head I keep thinking, okay, what do I just get like one writer to get it, and I kept going back to Clinton Boomer. I'm like, oh, maybe I'll get Clinton Boomer to write it, because I think this is like kind of right up his alley. Because Clinton does some really awesome stuff. If you haven't checked out Clinton Boomer's Tumblr page, he has a Tumblr page where every day, well, not every day, but every couple days or regularly, he puts up really kind of cool things he's been working on inside his head, and just puts it up there that you can see it, use it. It's all, I think it's actually all of it's OGL except for some specifically, IP, but the mechanics are very, very OGL. So, and he pushes it in lots of different ways that have always impressed me. And I'm like, I've always been impressed by Clinton's work. I think it's awesome. But I'm thinking about maybe even turning it over to him. But then it came to me, I'm like, well, instead of just making like one class with one interpretation of what one person thinks, how about you get a couple guys to write different versions of the same class, and then put them in a book and see, what people come out with mechanic-wise. I thought that could be kind of cool. So people can pick and choose. I mean, look at the monk. Oh, people don't like the monk as is. Let's use the enchained monk. That kind of scenario. So I'm thinking about calling it and doing it something like that. But we still haven't named the class yet, so I can't really tell you what we're gonna call it. So until we figure out what we're gonna call it, we're just gonna keep calling it the Storyteller. That's the name initially came up with. So there you go. Oh, it is early and I'm sleepy. Gotta work late tonight again. We're working late these nights. We got these seminars, so I'm very tired. But I'm trying to stay focused and keep doing a lot of work. I mean, there's so much work you got to do, just getting stuff out. And Lucas, of course, lost another tooth, so now he's down to 2 teeth gone. He looks like I keep saying Michael Spinks, but I'm thinking Leon Spinks, really. But either one didn't have a lot of teeth. So, but you can see the picture that's on my Facebook page. If you're excited about stuff like that. I'm a father, I gotta do those exciting things. That's what excites me. So, I'm almost to work. This video is gonna be finished. I'll upload this real quick when I get in. And of course, there'll be more fun and interesting stuff. So, I can just say, if you haven't bought it yet, go out and buy Machinesmith. It's awesome. And if you like steampunk, you like Eberron, it's very much in that flavor, so go check it out. Go check out Nerdarchy's review of it. It's awesome. It's at their YouTube page. I'll probably put a link in the notes. I'm gonna start doing more like linking in the notes and doing that, because I have not really done that as well as I should have. I'm working on it. I'm still a work in progress. All right. Talk to y'all later.